Hey guys. Whew, I've had I don't know why, I'm so tired and drained today. I sat all day yesterday on the couch watching the memorial funeral for Charlie Kirk, and that was really good. And we watched the church, and then we watched the people talk about him and how they met and all that. Amazing man. But tearjerker, big tearjerkers, and some is joyous and some was tearjerkers. But anyway, today I've done a couple little things. I took some seeds from this marigold, which I can, if you can remember, I'll try to get a picture of it when I edit. It grew voluntarily in the back of my greenhouse, and it was so beautiful, and it was just huge, one big plant. So I got some seed off of it, and hopefully we can do it in a pot next year. And my dahlias are blooming back here. They're being pretty. And let's see, what else am I doing? I wanted to get out and start pulling some things. My little babies, caterpillar babies, are doing okay. This one went right up to the top. He's getting big. He's getting big. He should turn into a jay pretty soon. Maybe in a day or two, who knows? I might, we might see him do it. We might see him do it today or tonight, I don't know. But he's getting big. This one, he just hangs out over here, and he's just a little one. He's not very big yet, but hopefully he'll climb down, scroll down to some better leaves. I think he's doing that now, maybe. Looks like he's eating on a leaf now. Yeah, so. And then these chrysalises are still here. I know why they call them chrysalis, because it looks like it's got gold stripes in them. How cool is that? I didn't know that. So anyway, that's an update on my monarchs. And let's see. Nothing much really going on here. I just don't have energy today. I need to do a lot of things, but I just need to start getting since we got rain, it would be nice to cut this out over here so I could put my plants back over here. Probably cut about 3 or 4 foot out, away from these roots and stumps, because they just didn't do very good by the stumps. Terrible. They did terrible. I have a big stump there. These are lilacs. These were lilacs from the previous owner. They were just out of control, and they were getting under the foundation, too close to the foundation, so they had to be cut. I got a piece of one over by my potting shed, and there's another one, and I don't know if there's another one, but they were huge. They were huge. They were like almost as tall as a house. they were just so big, and I bet they were beautiful, but they were just, the roots of them are getting too close to foundation. So, but anyway, I wanted to cut this out and away from these stumps so I could plant my perennials back in here, because they need to be put back in before winter so they can root in and stuff. Look how this is growing. I'm getting a flower. I didn't think I would. It was getting so ate on. So I sprayed it the other day because it was getting so ate up. See? I mean, I haven't even seen what it looks like. And look, it looks like another spear is coming up over here. So I'll have 3 for next year, hopefully, 3 bulbs. So I hope it'll come up before winter. At least one of them will. I don't know about this one. I mean, it's tiny. It's just didn't do very good. And it's probably because of the soil back here, over here. So, and there, look, there's holes in the ground. We really need to just till it all up. Till it all up and put some dirt on it. Or soil, some soil, and fertilize it really well. And put my plants in here. And we're not going to do anything back here. I might do these, the sunflowers, because they don't seem to mind at all. I might do those, but then I put mulch all back here over the stumps and stuff, and then this will be for planting right here. This will be for planting. So that's my news today, and I think I'd like to get it done. I need my husband's help, though, to till it and all that, because I don't really have the strength to do it. So, be nice if I could hire a helper, but that's just not going to happen. Just not going to happen. But the geraniums are, yeah, they're pretty. One don't want to come out. That don't want to come out. Nope. Nope. Doesn't want to let loose. But they're still pretty, even though some of them are dying on there. They're getting a little weary. It's getting to be the end of summer and stuff. So, here we go. Oh, right. I can't get them pulled out. Yep, remember I cut back all these things? Yep, they grew back anyway. They like to give off some seed, and I got plenty of seed from them, so I won't have to buy any. This little thing. Are you getting... Good grief. Some of these bugs. Oh my gosh, white flies all over the place. I need to spray them. I need to spray around them, and bugs are just terrible over here. I better spray all of it. Look, just riddled. Riddled. And this didn't do too good this year. I might have messed it up, taking the flower off. I won't do that next year. Hope it comes back okay. And everything else looks like it's handling everything pretty good. I did have to spray this one the other day, yesterday or day before. I noticed it was getting ate on too. Boy, these bugs, man. I think we're in for a long winter or something, because they are just cooking. Cooking. So I need to do a good spray. All right. I've sprayed the Brussels sprouts, and they're doing okay. I think they like the rainwater. We did get some rainwater. And these, I'm just waiting for these peppers to get a little bigger so I can pick them. And they're still growing. They're growing, little ones. Good grief. These are growing. Hi, Gimpy. Found out Gimpy and Simba are not friends anymore. I thought they were getting along okay, but no. Boy, you ought to see the dirty look he gives her when she comes around. And she don't like him either, so I don't know. But Gimpy's on a diet, aren't you, Gimpy? We're getting you in shape because, shoot, you can't even hardly see his legs, and he can't run very well. He can't jump. Right, baby? Yeah, we need to lose some weight. He's not going to like it, but because I think he thinks he's in survival mode. He's like been in survival mode for ever since we got him. He don't understand that he's going to be fed. He's not going to go hungry, but he just can't eat the way he eats. He'll see a bowl of food. I can leave the food out for my girls. I always have, because they just nibble. But neither one of them are heavy. And they come out and they play and they jump and they climb trees and they get our rats and mice and all that good stuff. And but Gimpy, he can't do that because he's so heavy. So he's going to have to think he's hungry for a while. I'll just give him about a half of, I think about a half a cup, a quarter in the morning and a quarter at night. No more wet food. I got some really good food. It's expensive, but I haven't noticed Simba throwing any of it up. So that's a good thing. I've been trying to find something where she doesn't puke up her food. I know sometimes she eats it too fast. If her and Lucy eat together, she's hogging it down real fast. So I try to keep it apart where Simba eats, in one place and Lucy eats in another, or at different times. And so that she's not anxious. So that can be very well could have been that too. But it just seems like this food, she is not throwing it up. And the thing is when she did, it was in big chunks. Nothing got to her tummy. No nutrients or nothing, because she just swallowed it whole and none of it was digested or anything. So she wasn't getting what she needed. So my hibiscus, I watered them today, and these have been beautiful. This has got another great big butt on it, and I had to turn it because it was one-sided. This is a long stem over here, and this is short. So I turned it, and I turned this one too, because they're growing too much on one side and not the other. So, right, Gimpy, that's what we did. Didn't you help, Mama, didn't you? My lavender is just going crazy. Smells so good. I'm going to be taking that in, my lavender in. I'll cut this back, but this in the pot, so I'm going to take it in because it's not in the ground. If it was in the ground, it would be more protected. But in the pots, they can freeze up pretty quick. So I'll have to spray it for bugs, make sure there's no bugs in it, and just bring them in. And I don't know if my husband's going to keep the wood stove in here going to keep it nice in there or not. So I'll have to be bringing these in. I don't know what I'm going to do with my hibiscus. I don't know, because these are all this year. I seeded them the early spring, and they've grown. Some of them's grown very big. That one has a big pot, so it can grow bigger. Some of the others doesn't have that big pot, and so they don't grow as big. So hopefully I can get some given away or whatever, or sold, and use the bigger pots to so that the others can get big too, or just sell them as is for less money. And let them know, put them in a big pot and they'll get big and pretty. And so this is a test as well for my hibiscus up front. I'm going to mulch it and cover it, but I want to see if it will get through a winter, one of our cold winters. I don't know if it's going to be real cold this year or not, but I want to see if it gets through a winter without dying. So, and this will have to go into, this is a house plant actually, but see my pretty little butterfly? Yeah. All right, you guys, that's about it. Nothing major going on here. We're just, my husband's over helping my brother with his bulldozer, getting it fixed, and yep, that's about it. All right, have a wonderful day, you guys, and hope it's nice wherever you are. It is nice here. It's sunny and a little breezy, and it's about 79 degrees or so, so it's pretty nice. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.